Franky Villani has had his own colorways on a few different New Balance shoes over the years, but he has finally got his very own pro model shoe for New Balance. I literally bought these shoes as soon as I seen them in store, and I'm so keen to test them out. This colorway is so sick with the green and the purple, and it suits Franky perfectly. Although I'm not someone that really skates mids or highs, I usually skate low cut shoes. I've been skating in slip-ons a lot lately, but I definitely needed to make an exception for this sick looking shoe from one of my favorite skaters. And I've been riding his pro model egg shaped board from Primitive for the last 2 weeks, so it'll be heaps cool to ride his pro model board and his first pro model shoe at the same time. So it is a mid-cut vulcanized shoe with a padded collar here for extra ankle support and protection. There's a layered suede and canvas upper for comfort and durability, with 3 times reinforcement in the high wear areas, so they're supposed to last longer than normal shoes. There's a rubber underlay beneath the toe for extra support and protection there. They've got a thin canvas tongue that runs all the way down to the toe here, and that's supposed to be for better breathability and board feel. It has New Balance's popular Absorb insole, which instead of when you're hitting the ground and having the impact, it's supposed to absorb the impacts to reduce the stress on your joints when you're landing downstairs and down handrails and stuff. My only worry is the Jamie Foy shoe that I rode had this same exact insole, and it's really thin around the ball of your foot there, which didn't hurt my feet, but it felt like there wasn't much protection on the ball of your foot in those shoes. So hopefully these shoes are different. On the inside, underneath the insole, is an extra heel wedge here for extra protection. I don't know if that's because Franky's a pretty big boy or he just wants extra insole protection for when he's jumping down stuff. So having extra protection on the inside as well as having their popular Absorb insole, surely these shoes are going to be good for impact protection. On the sole of the shoe, there's extra reinforcement around the ball of your foot area, which probably solves the problem that Jamie Foy's shoe has. They didn't have that reinforced protection here, so that's the section of the shoe that wore down the fastest. And this area of your shoe is usually where you're adjusting your feet on your grip tape, or that's where you push from, so that seems to wear out faster, so it looks like they've fixed that problem with Franky's shoe. It also has herringbone tread along the whole flat of the bottom of the shoe to increase the grip and the board feel, and towards the heel and the toe, the tread is closer together, making it thicker. So it looks like they've thought about the sole construction of this shoe a lot, which is good. So first of all, I'm going to be testing the board feel, how comfortable they are and how long they take to wear in, how they feel locking into different slides and grinds on rails and ledges, how the flick is with this shoe doing flip tricks, what the impact protection is actually like with all the technology that's gone into the sole here, and how my feet feel and how comfortable these stay after a few hours of skating in these bad boys. I'm actually heading down to Albury Skate Park, so I'm not just keen to try these shoes today, I'm so keen to skate that park that they've got down there, but we've got about a 5-hour drive, so let's go and hit the road right now. Alright, these shoes are sick so far. I actually forgot I was wearing new shoes. It's freezing here this morning, so my feet were cold, and as I started warming up, these just felt normal. So it didn't even take any getting used to, it was weird. So they're comfortable, they're not hurting my feet, feel like there's a lot of control, so I'm gonna get into more tests of skating ledges and rails, get into the flip tricks, and then the impact support. So they're feeling really good so far, so let's keep skating. That skate park down at Albury is actually so good. I really wish we had something like that in Sydney, so we didn't have to drive 5 hours just to skate something like that. But we did have a good weekend. I'm back home now, and let's get into the shoes. So they were definitely good, and they surprised me because they wore in pretty much straight away. Like I said earlier, it was so damn cold in Albury when we got there, so my feet were cold and I couldn't tell that I had brand new shoes on because it took a while for my body and my feet to warm up. So these kind of warmed up with me, if that made sense. So there was no kind of wear-in period. By the time I was warmed up and skating properly, these shoes felt like shoes that I had already worn before. There was a lot of board feel with these, but my foot still felt protected. It wasn't like the board feel I get from Vans or something like a slimmer profile shoe. This had a lot of board feel, but my foot was still really protected and supported. Playing skate with Jeff, I had a lot of board feel, and these shoes were really good for flicking my tricks. A lot of my flip tricks were landed pretty soggy, but I didn't bother cleaning them up because we're just playing skate for fun, and the shoes felt really good for flip tricks. With all the technology that's gone into the sole, I had a lot of grip when I was skating that bowl there. I'm not really good at transition, but whipping around in the bowl and trying to do like heaps long grinds and pump around, there was a lot of control and grip on the bottom of these shoes. So I felt really in control when I was going faster in that bowl. At the end, when I was jumping down all the stairs, these shoes were great for impact support. The extra work they've done to the outer sole down here, plus the heel wedge that they've put underneath the insole, the bottom of my feet didn't hurt at all when I was jumping down the stairs. The ball of my foot was protected well, and so was my heel. But the only negative I found with this shoe, and it was when I was doing the impact test down the stairs, from the 6th stair and the 9th stair, when I was landing down the stairs, this part of my foot here just felt really squished. My foot was fully supported in the shoe, my laces were tied tight, and still when I landed down the bigger stairs, it felt like my foot just shot straight into the beginning. So that was really hurting my big toe and then that bridge part of my foot there. Although the insole and the heel wedge inside is a lot more protection than the Jamie Foy shoe, they do support your foot a lot more. But if you're a 100-kilo skateboarder like me and you're going to jump down big gaps and stairs consistently, I wouldn't say that this shoe is too good of a pick for that. But with every other style of skateboarding, these shoes were amazing. After a solid 6-hour session at that Albury skate park, my feet weren't hurting at all. The shoes felt comfortable, and it was only ever those times I jumped down the bigger stairs where my feet started to hurt there. So overall, these shoes are a big win. They felt comfortable and they look cool too. So these seem to be a much bigger improvement than the Jamie Foy shoes with all the sole technology and the extra heel wedge. These are going to last a lot longer than those shoes, and they're going to be more comfortable and protect your feet a lot more too. So I'd definitely recommend these shoes for all types of skating besides big stairs and gaps. But saying that, the ball of my foot and my heel were protected, and that didn't hurt at all jumping down the big stairs. It was only when my foot was getting squished at the front here. So that could just be a personal experience that I went through, but I definitely want to note that that is the negative that I found with these shoes. But other than that, they were amazing, and I'm pretty happy with these shoes. So let me know what you guys think about these shoes. What do you think of the look of them? Have you guys skated them before, and what you found with them? If you guys did enjoy this video, help me out and hit that subscribe button below. Check out the Franky Villani eggboard video I did right here where I rode his pro-shaped eggboard for primitive, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.